The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack.
And Hullet! You've hit it! That is just a piece of art!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Berbatov driving forward. Mbappe,
they've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely spread. Messi swings in across. Can he finish? Marquinhos can get it clear. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos. Davids. First quarter of an hour gone. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Best. Messi. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Xabi Alonso gets rid without sophistication.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Berbatov. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's onside. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Hullet. Oh, good ball. Oh, that's great. Tries a shot. They want to be quick to recover this. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good spread. Pings in across. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Messi. Looking tidy in position. Decent chance! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now.
The chance! It's a loose ball. That's a corner kick. Brazil have their second corner now. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So who's he going to be aiming for here? So, what can they come up with here? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And he thumps it clear. He's great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Caught offside that time. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That is good alertness. And they're back on the ball again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Brazil finding their passes. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Araujo, a player who needs no introduction.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Vieira. But he's forced to go back. Bale. Looking for a run-up.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to go deep. He gets big! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Arsenal were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Senhoras e senhores, é hora do nosso sorteio especial. Por favor, peguem os bilhetes que vocês receberam na entrada.
And the second half gets underway.
Arsenal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Xavi Alonso. The pass has gone astray. Vieira. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well cleared. It's a throw-in. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram with the clearance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mbappe touches it back. Tonali getting this one clear. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Messi quietly revving up. And it's Gullit. Bale. Tonali. And it's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Xavi Alonso. And it's Tonali. Now Tonali. Xavi Alonso. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Berbatov!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's straight offside.
Substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mohamed Salah. Bojan. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes a shot! And it's Bojan. Bojan Krkić wins the duel this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Out to the right. Crosses it in here. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Owen. That's a good run down the left. Now they can break here. It's a pretty loose pass. Khan sends that a long way. Mateus. Davids. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Davids. Messi. Best. Can he get away here? He's dribbled past his man here. He's found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to